Hi, everyone. All right, so I think, so basically in this session, we're going to be going over like the event microsite and the schedule, and then also just the responsibilities as emerging scholars during the conference. But first, let's start by all introducing ourselves, and I'll start. I'm Kayla Ryan. I'm an assistant conference producer at Common Ground. My colleague Jillian is also here. Jillian, do you want to?
Hi, I'm Jillian. I'm a support assistant at Common Ground as well. We're just here to talk to you guys about stuff. If anyone wants to go, Dora, you can start.
Hi, I'm Dora. I am a PhD candidate at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. I'm originally from Greece, so I'm currently here, and that's it.
All right, thank you. Raji, do you want to go next? Is that the right pronunciation?
No, it's fine. You pronounce it perfectly, actually.
Oh, okay.
Most people just butcher it, but it's cool. My name is Rajit Das, and I am a second-year PhD student in political science at Georgia State University, and I'm excited about the conference and look forward to getting down to business.
All right, thank you. Daniel, do you want to go next?
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Daniel. I'm a full-time professor in Mexico. I'm also about to start my PhD at the University of Delaware, and I'm also excited as Rajit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Pratik, is that the right pronunciation?
It is. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry if there's background noise. I'm on a bus
That's
right
okay.
now. So I'm Pradeep. I just got my PhD in Global Studies from the University of California, Santa Barbara. And I'm going to be a visiting assistant professor at the New School in New York City for the coming year. I'm very much looking forward to the Global Studies Conference. Thank you for hosting this orientation for us.
Thank you. Asantha, do you want to go next?
Hi, I'm Asantha Attanayake. I'm originally from Sri Lanka. Currently, I am here in the US, and I am affiliated with the Ohio State University as a visiting associate professor. And I'm really looking forward to this conference. And thank you for this orientation session, organizing committee. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Magna, do you want to go next? Is that the
Yes,
correct pronunciation?
Yes, thank you, Kayla. Meghna. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Meghna. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm an independent consultant and scholar based in California, but I'm originally from India. Just been living here for the past almost close to 2 decades, and I'm excited to be an emerging scholar and participate in this conference. This is my first time, and I wish I could be there in person, but I'm there in spirit, and I'll be there online. So.
Thank you. Okay, so that was everyone, right? Yeah. Well, it's really nice to like put names to faces instead of just email addresses. So next I'll be going over just the event microsite and the schedule. So I will share my screen. All right, can everyone see? All right. So to get to the conference microsite, you can go either through the conference website, and then the link is just there. You can also go through your CG Scholar profile. Hopefully we don't get bad gateway errors. Okay, so from your CG Scholar profile, you can go to your events, and then the link to the microsite will be there. Or you can also through your profile, you can see the community for the. Getting a lot of errors today. You can view the social sciences community, and you can see when new people join and any update posts that are added. You can also, in your profile, it's really important to keep it updated, particularly your affiliation, because that's what shows on the schedule when your name is listed. So we just ask that you please keep it updated. So over to the microsite, the About page just has some general information about the conference, and then also the conference themes, including the special focus. The next tab will be your proposal. I don't have a proposal, so I might just submit, but you'll be able to access your proposal there and then also upload your digital media. We ask that, of course, online only emerging scholars upload digital media, but also in-person participants in the conference. We recommend that they upload digital media so that online only participants can also view and engage with their presentation. The next tab will be your registration, where you can view your registration and download your receipt. And then I'll skip over to the special events tab, where you can sign up for both in-person and online special events, like the case study evening. There are people in the waiting room. Sorry, 1 second. Vivansa, I saw you just joined. Sorry, I probably just butchered your name. If you'd like, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello. I'm so sorry for being late. My
Oh, it's
connection
okay.
is good. My name is Kwanzaa. I'm a second-year PhD student at the Global and International Studies Department at the University of California, Irvine.
All right, thank you. So basically, I've just been going over the conference microsite and what's included in it, and then I'll go over the schedule. So I went over the About page, just has general information about the conference. This tab will be your proposal, and you'll be able to access your proposal and upload digital media. Your registration just shows your registration. And then the special events tab, you can just see the different in-person and online special events and then sign up for them. So over to the presentations tab. Once it loads. I'll show the following feature later, but the featured presentations are all of your presentations. And it'll also show on the schedule, there will be a little orange box that says featured. You can sort the presentations for the conference by theme. So if you're interested in particularly the special focus, you can view all the presentations under that theme. You can also sort by type, like if you're interested in paper presentations or in posters or in workshops, you can see the presentations that are in that type. You can also sort alphabetically. So over to the schedule. The pre-conference day is the 20th of July, and there are a few online only sessions. The online engagement session is very similar to this session where I just go over the event microsite and how to participate in the conference remotely and the schedule. The Think and Drink welcome reception is quite informal. We discuss the conference theme and then we go around and everyone introduces themselves and we link their presentation so that everyone can follow the presentation if they're interested. There's also the online conference tour on this day and the in-person conference tour, which you can sign up for if you're interested. So going over to the first day of the conference, there are the plenary sessions, which any session that has both the name of the university and online will be streamed live on Zoom. So there will be a Zoom link and a time zone converter added. These sessions also, including the online engagement session and the welcome reception, will be recorded and uploaded later, usually the same day. The session is also being recorded so that it can be sent to anyone who wasn't able to make it to the meeting today. So after that, there are talking circles, and then there are the parallel sessions. So we have assigned an emerging scholar to each parallel session, and their job is to moderate. Each paper presentation is 20 minutes, and then after that, there's about 15 or 20 minutes for discussion for all of the presentations within that session. Rather than doing individual Q&A, we do it so that the delegates can make connections between the different presentations rather than asking questions about just one. So we do it at the end of the session. And basically the role of the emerging scholar is to facilitate that discussion and ask questions, make connections between the presentations, just make sure that the discussion keeps going and that good questions are being asked. You'll also have to make sure that no one is going over time and that things are starting on time. There will be we'll go over this again. There will be an in-person meeting for in-person emerging scholars, either the day before the conference or the first day. I'm not sure exactly what day it'll be. Tamsin will be in contact with more information about that. And then she'll go over like there will be signs to hold up that say like next presentation. So more information will be given about that. But basically, the main role of the emerging scholar, both online and in person, is to facilitate discussion. So that's the same through both online and in person. So there are more plenary sessions and more parallel sessions. And then the second day and the third day of the conference are much the same, with plenary sessions that will be held both in person and online and later recorded, and then the in-person parallel sessions. So going over to the online only tab, there's the Introducing the Emerging Scholar session where all of your introductory videos will be posted. And then, so for the asynchronous sessions, there will also be an emerging scholar as a moderator. And your job is to watch all of the digital media that is posted for these presentations. And then in the discussion board, which is also shared for the entire session, just like the in-person sessions, to leave comments, make connections, ask questions, just make sure that the discussion keeps going. And if someone replies to your comment in the discussion board, you will receive an email. And so you don't have to keep checking it like, oh, did someone reply? You don't have to like stay on it. You can just wait to get a notification. So basically you'll just want to make sure that the conversation keeps going. So for presentations that have uploaded digital media, there will be this view digital media button that you'll be able to click on. And the digital media and the discussion board will become available a day or two before the conference. So you can start a little bit ahead of time if there are like a lot of videos in the session. So the view digital media button will be available for all the presentations that have uploaded digital media. But if someone hasn't uploaded digital media yet, let's say you're really interested in this presentation or it's in your session, you will be able to request digital media once the discussion board opens. So there'll be a button that says request digital media and follow this presentation. And then it will be added to your following list and they will receive an email saying, someone's interested in your presentation, please upload digital media. And then you'll receive an email once they upload it. But for now, I'll show the following feature. So if I follow this presentation, oh, there's also the engagement shown on each presentation, which shows how many people are interested in your presentation and have looked at it. So once you follow a presentation, it'll show up here. And so you'll just be able to view it more easily if you want to come back to it. So going back to the schedule and on the asynchronous tab, you can click on the presentations individually or through the session, and you'll be able to view all of the abstracts all at once. Also, if you're interested in a particular presenter's work, you can click on their name and you'll be brought to their profile and you can add them to your peers if you'd like, and then you'll be able to get in contact. So basically, yeah, it's for both in person and online. The role is just to keep the discussion going and ask questions and make connections. I think that was everything we're going to say. I'm sorry, I went over things kind of quickly. So does anyone have any questions?
Actually, yeah, I had a few questions that I'm still uncertain about. The first question is just you mentioned paper presentations are 20 minutes and Q&A are 15. So for the 5 or so panelists that we have, each panelist has 20 minutes to present. And collectively at the end we have 15, or like how does that work?
Yeah, it's usually 15 or like 20 or even 25 if it's a session with a lot of presentations. But yeah, each presenter presents their 20 minutes all in a row, like one after another. And then at the end is the Q&A for all of them together. Okay. So that questions can be asked to multiple presenters at once. Right.
And does the moderator, like I've been to plenty of panel sessions and sometimes the moderator that initiates it and will make an intro, like, oh, well, thank you for these great presentations. This is like, we're going to start off with my talking points. And then from there, we're going to take questions from the audience, something like in that manner.
Yeah. Like you can ask questions if no one in the audience is asking questions, then yeah, you can definitely ask them too. Or yeah, you can ask them for sure.
Okay, great. Okay.
And then we'll go over that more in the in-person training as well.
Great. Okay. The second thing that I noticed is that with the award, like the stipulation is that we have to do 2 workshops. Oh, no, sorry, 2 panel presentations in a workshop or something of that nature. But then there was a caveat, is the day that you're assigned your present, that day you have like the half day to
Yeah, yeah.
do all of that. My issue is that I still haven't figured out which day I'm presenting, but yet I've already been
Okay.
assigned my committee assignments by Tasman. And so we're playing back
Okay.
and forth, and I'm like, but I don't know yet what day I'm presenting on. So it's hard for me to tell her
Yeah,
what
yeah.
day I need to be taken off so that I can do
Yeah.
that.
I'll look into that. Let me check really quickly whether your presentation's on the schedule.
Because the last time I checked, I didn't see anything.
I think that's it. When you check your proposal next to the title of your presentation, you can see the date that you are
Oh,
presenting.
so that means that they added it. Thank you for that. I would do so right after this meeting.
Oh yeah, yours is actually so it's on day 3 on the 23rd of July, and it is at 16:05 in room 2. So yeah, you haven't added a schedule. If you have any like conflicts with that, or if you'd like to like have it moved to a different session, just let me know or let Tamsin know.
Okay, great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have the same question
Yeah.
as it asked. I'm not very sure about when my presentation date is.
Okay, and you're attending in person, correct?
No,
Oh no, okay.
online.
If you're online, then your presentation is asynchronous.
Okay.
And so it's based on your digital media upload. So we recommend uploading either a PowerPoint with audio or a video recording of your presentation if you're online only.
Okay.
Yeah, all the online sessions are asynchronous.
Okay.
Do we have any other questions?
Kayla, I had a question. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Gwanza, go ahead.
Quick question, when's the deadline for uploading our digital media?
We recommend about a week before the conference.
Okay, got it, thank you.
Oh, I had a question as a moderator for the online only asynchronous. You said the role would be as a moderator to monitor the discussion board. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah, and to just ask questions in the discussion board, and you can ask questions to either all of the presenters or to them individually if there's a question that would apply to all of them. Yeah, and then if they reply to you, just keep the conversation going if you can, if there's like a question that they asked.
Okay, and it can be on like right from when the conference starts, from like
Yeah.
day 1 onwards till the end, right? Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Yeah, the
Okay.
discussion board opens usually about a day or 2 before the
A day,
conference.
okay.
It's kind of strange with time zones.
Okay, no worries. Okay, thank you so much. That's
Yeah, no
helpful.
problem.
Okay, I had another, I had another question that popped up. And that question would be, now with emerging scholars, we all have been registered, the ones that are attending in person. But I noticed in the registration, like towards the end of it, it's like they had menu options about food for the banquets and stuff.
Yeah.
That you choose. I know I've been registered, but I never had the opportunity to choose my food requirements. So how would I go about doing that?
You can add those from the special events tab that I showed in the, I'll share my screen again.
Okay. So I just go on and check off what meals I want and that's it? Or
I think, so that would be just the conference dinner. I think lunches are included during the conference, if I'm correct on that. I will clarify with Tamsin. But for is my screen sharing? I think it is. So like there's the conference dinner and you can add that to your registration here.
now there's a cost associated with that. Are we covered or do we have to pay out of pocket for these meals?
The conference dinner is just the one night, and I think that is not covered, but I will clarify with Tamsin.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I will get you an update on that. Let me make a note of that so I can make sure to ask. I will make sure to ask Tanzan about that, and I will get back to you.
Please do so. Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, well, please feel free to email either me or Tamsin if you do have any questions, if anything comes up. And we will be in touch with more information soon. I'm not sure if I've been CC'd on the emails, but my email address is just kayla@cgnetworks.org. So yeah, please feel free to reach out. And thank you so much for coming to the session. It was really nice meeting all of you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Kayla.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.